Family comes first, it can never be a doom. Ashley and Mother of Big Justice even bring you the boom. We bring the boom.
That's
what we do.
We bring the
Boom.
We bring the
Boom to you.
We bring the boom. Bring
What's
the
up,
boom
y'all?
to everyone.
Boom, boom,
A favorite father and son. Bring the boom.
So this is before they remix the song, huh?
Hold on. I have a new fan cam of me made. Shout out Lauren 18 minutes ago.
Got to do the dance. Well, Quinn says he wants to do a TikTok where we might be learning some kind of dance.
It's crazy.
Thank you, Katie Jerry, 12-month subs. We're at year-long subs now. Oh, my God. Thank you, Laker Girl, Kelly, Wast, Chewy, Rune, Jerry, and Katie again. 12 months, 1 year. Look at this new little golden hat you guys have. The piss hat, we call it. Amazing. We got Survivor open, so we're watching.
Who's everyone rooting for? Drop it in the comments, and I'll judge you. Quinn looks so short. What? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Do I look small?
At this point, my winner pick is Genevieve. I think the other candidates are Teeny and Rachel. That's where I'm at.
I like. Is it Carolyn or Caroline?
Caroline.
Caroline. I'm rooting for her. She followed me on Twitter or on Instagram, and I hadn't even followed her yet. And she's having a great time.
They said Genevieve made this happen from scratch. Oh, shit. Because they were thinking Genevieve was the one they could pull in. Ah, poor Saul.
Okay.
Thank you. Do you want the can or the glass?
I was going to take the glass.
Go for it. Thank you, Kay Barrera, for the 12 months, and Care Bear for 12 months. 1 year. Oh, my God.
Okay, I think this
Crazy.
Make sure this is good for you.
That'll work. Caroline seems to just love being there.
She's having a great time, right? Like that. I'm obsessed with that. I want her to succeed. I'm just rooting for her.
Quinn's the exact type of person who goes in Survivor, and then Janelle is like, they got to bring back villains. You know what I mean?
Janelle, listen. Real villain right here, right? I tore apart my majority alliance just for sport. Like, is that not villainous?
Honestly, same.
Yeah, like, oh.
Thank you, Ned, for the 12 months. It's all right, America. I'll lower the camera a bit.
Here, I'll crouch.
No, stop. This is good. It's always kind of a good sign, though, when you're getting blindsided, but it's not you. It's like your personal relationships are doing all right,
yeah.
Even despite the strategy not going well.
Hey, happy birthday, Josie. I'm so proud of you for making it another year. Keep up the good work.
Thanks, Wilk, for the 12 months as well. Happy anniversary. Yes, you too.
Is this working for you? It's working for me. Genevieve is so nice and sweet.
Can I be a hater?
Mm-hmm.
It's like day 16. I'm sorry, day 16. Riley was still there in my season.
This is the day before the Lisa Blindside. Yeah, that's kind of when you put it in that context.
Check out that you girls are
You
that
don't
tight.
know her.
Where were you and Tucker on day 15? Like,
We were best.
yeah, you're
friends.
boys in the Andersons.
That was my dog. Tuck Daddy was still the name for him for me. Then it went to Tucksworth or Tuckington.
I think it's different though because you're like, it's not even like real life. You're operating within the rules of Survivor, so like 7 votes probably feels like you've been there forever.
Yeah.
It's very Hunger Games. Like it's always been interesting to me the Hunger Games people working together because there's such a finite, there's such an ending. This has to be Gabe or Kyle today, right?
I mean, yeah. Okay, so they have 2 comp beasts now.
I mean, Gabe's not even a comp beast. Like
he slayed the dragon, therefore
he did win last year.
He's the new top dog.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
I love Teeny. I appreciate people who are willing to show not super like praisable emotions all the time. Like show bitterness, show anger, show. I think it's very authentic. I like it, especially when you're being nice about it.
Zach's dad, yes. Cory has informed me how good he was at soccer, and we're going to form a 3v3 reality TV soccer team, me, him, and Turner. And we're going to start cooking.
We're calling ourselves White Boy Summer. That was my coach.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Alley Cat, for complimenting my hair. This is like day 1 conditioner. You know what I mean? The day 2, it looks a little...
Odds Kyle can challenge Beast to the end.
Oh, we can hardly hear Quinn. I'll speak up from here on out. I'm sorry, gang. Wait, what were you asking? Odds.
Nah, I feel like it'd be a weird edit for Kyle to make it to the end. So far, like...
Okay, wait, this is a great question. Drop a heart in the chat if you like the look of the hidden the immunity necklace. And then drop a, like, I don't know, what emoji should they drop if they hate it?
Give a Cory Woo cap, or a wordy cap if you don't like it.
Yeah. You let us know, because I like the bat.
It's a heart for me. I like the bat.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Like,
Ooh. Great saying.
we're having a bit of technical difficulties. I'm going to refresh.
Everyone relax. Technical difficulties. Manda, it's going to be okay.
I need you guys to give us updates.
It's going to be all right. Everyone, calm down.
Time to find out if Rome did spoil the boot order. We'll see. Don't put the name in chat.
Post-spooky season is a great observation. That's fair.
Sue's disappeared.
Who?
Sue.
No, I'm just kidding.
Shut up. He's so annoying. I can't help but feel like I don't know if people take him seriously.
Hold on, can we recognize Andy is so island hot? Like, he's hot in real life, obviously, but he is glowing on this island. That's crazy.
Facial hair is good. It works. God, Rachel hated Andy at the start.
I love Rachel. Rachel is one of my faves.
Was Andy responsible for like anything that happened this season? Any of the votes? I guess flipping on Gata, but that was like everyone, and he joined in. Andy downfall edit. A little bit, but it feels like he's a finalist to me. I don't know. Thank you, JPR, for the gift. I appreciate you. JPR, if I ever ask you what your what it stands for, is it just your name? Or is there something else? Thank you, Nizer Bees. I appreciate you. Do you have a favorite season of Survivor?
This is weak sauce, but heroes versus villains is up there. Like,
it's just the best season.
Yeah, I think it's great, and I like how physical the comps are. And there's certain points where it feels like they don't like each other when they're competing.
Oh yeah,
and that like when you can feel it off the Paramount Plus, like that's good TV for me.
Stephanie's shoulder gets dislocated immediately.
Yeah. Or her, what's her name? Sugar,
Initials.
where she's like flipping him off shirtless. I'm like, that's a crazy first day.
It's funny. I feel like Survivor's the opposite of Big Brother, where like you judge a season by how awesome the pre-merge is, because usually like all the good seasons have a good post-merge. But Here's Villains pre-merge is the best pre-merge of all time. You got like the Tyson vote is iconic. Cerie's boot is insane. The coach boot is crazy. There's so many good moments.
Millennials versus Gen X is another season that I really like, which I know is a basic answer, but I think it's basic for a reason.
People have very mixed feelings about that season.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't realize. I thought everyone loved it, and then there's a lot of Millennials Gen X haters.
Man,
they don't like the boot order.
I guess that's fair.
It's a shame Nick wins, or not Nick. Sorry, Adam's a good winner. I think Ken is one of those people who ages weirdly. I kind of liked him as a character. I thought he was fun.
Yeah.
David's a legend.
I liked Hannah's crush on Ken, where it's like the dork has a crush on the, like, just beautiful, you know? I was rooting for her for, like, so hard. She's like, maybe she does have a crush on me. And I was like, go on, Hannah! Oh, my god.
Hot take, Adam's one of my favorite winners. Maybe it's a hot take, not to me. I love Adam. I think cool. Adam is one of the most relatable players to watch, at least for myself, where it's, like, not, like, super messy, tries super hard, and, like, for him, it just worked out. Like, he played his ass off.
I think the biggest demerit against Adam's game is that, like, the edit just gives it away. Oh,
I disagree.
I feel like I knew he was going to win from the start. Like, even in, like, middle school or however old it was.
That was the first season where they gave the winner huge flaws in the edit. Like, he had a huge edit, for sure.
Yeah.
But remember his whole, like, meltdown around the Figgy stuff? Oh, not Figgy, the Taylor stuff?
Yeah.
But, like, before that, like, he threw off the Edgic people a lot because he had so much negative content.
Oh.
But he still had a huge edit. Anonymous, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Are you kidding me?
Oh, yeah. The Brett and Zeke where he's like, you're not the only one out here. You're like, oh, yes! Gay people! Whoa!
That was the biggest blindside ever.
yeah.
That Brett was gay.
Zeke, also an Oklahomie. So what are we talking about? Like, the track record isn't that bad.
It felt like David is winning for a minute. I think he'd be the more conventional winner at that point in Survivor. But thank you again, Anonymous. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.
You know who's great in that, like, season? I don't know what he's like on the challenge. Jay. I thought Jay was someone, technically long hair, that as a kid I was like, this is like the coolest guy. Like, I hope I can be cool like him someday.
People don't like him on the challenge, but I'm a big fan. He does well. He's a real competitor.
That's awesome. He's so cool. And, like, him and Adam crying, I will watch that when I need to cry. And, like, they start talking and it gets the waterworks going instantly.
Michaela's awesome, too. Who gets 5th that season? I think Jay's 6th. 4th is David. 5th is who?
I like how I looked over to the side trying to think. I have no idea.
Come on, chat. Brett, of course. Chris was funny, even though he sucks apparently.
Michelle is so good. Oh, this is a good comp. Are you good at this? Yes or no?
I think I'd be alright. I think the move is like, instead of just pushing it up, you kind of want to flick it up once.
I feel like you don't fully warm out.
You like roll? And then you?
Or maybe, I think, can you like, you know?
I think you could like, something. I think Kagayan's one of my favorites too, 28.
Let the record show, TV does not show how big, what's his name?
Jeff is.
No, wait, what? No,
Sam.
Sam, yeah.
Sam's huge.
Sam is massive. And Sam with a beard, this dude is crazy.
Chatted out of his mind.
He's so hot, it's crazy.
Do you have a favorite winner of the show, Survivor?
Who won that I was like genuinely so hyped?
Wait, so I'm sorry, is this for reward challenge or is it like round one? Oh, it's just for reward, okay.
Let's go, Rachel. Let's go, Rachel. Come on, Teeny. I want Teeny to eat again. Like, she keeps winning the rewards.
These food awards seem... Yeah, because they eat more now and the season's shorter, like I think food comps have less stakes, but... I don't know, there's more strategic implications now. Oh, he's a genius.
Ooh. Oh, I like the shoulder move. I like the shoulder move, Ka. No, Sam should be on the challenge because that guy is huge and
He'd do well. He's a massive challenge fan.
He really
challenge
dude.
Super fan.
Then he cooks. Like
yeah.
Oh, his hands. He touched it. Jeff, you have to put him down now. I like Andy. I hope he does well.
Sandin. She tried to blow the ball down. That's so funny.
Oh. Come on now. Oh my god.
What a maniac.
Oh,
he bit the fabric.
Whoa. Whoa. That's a...
Is that legal? I don't know. That seems like cheating.
Oh my god. This is a kid. This is a family show, Andy. Please. Oh my. The Andy edits go crazy.
Oh, Rachel is
Let's go, Rachel. No, she's a slow burn. Look at her. Let's go, Rachel. Yeah.
Oh, she's popping off. Never mind.
She's so cool, guys. You have no idea.
Tucker-esque mouth stretching. Never say those words in that combination.
Do you know what they're talking about?
Yeah, though.
He can fit a wine bottle in his mouth, and I was like, I don't know what that means. Like, is he talking about, like, the long part, or, like, he would flip it upside down and...
Someone kept responding to all my tweets with that picture.
No cavities.
What's this play, Caroline?
Yeah, let's go, let's go.
Genevieve's having a tough time.
This is good. Lower your threat level. I see you.
It makes sense for the big guys to go first to, like, break down the mound a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, this is so hard. Good job, Genevieve.
She got there. I think this yellow team's kind of doomed, to be honest. Mouth full of sand.
They didn't say you can't use teeth. And he is freaky. I agree, Maya. Like, this is crazy.
Edgic or Reddit's convinced me that Rachel's winning. I thought Edgic was thinking Andy was the winner. It's cool. It's a season where there's really... It's kind of a mystery. I think Genevieve has the most, like, kind of consistent edit, but she was so quiet at the start, like...
Dude, after... Was it last week's episode? Yeah. Sam, like... It's like him reacting to having lost, and he feels like he has to win this, and he's like has that very human moment.
Mm-hmm.
Like before that, I was not like rooting for Sam.
Yeah.
The second I see that, and you can like feel like, dude, you can tell that he's very competitive and he hates losing.
Yeah.
The second I see that, I'm like, and after meeting him in person, I'm like rooting for him now. Oh my gosh.
Nice, Rachel. This doesn't seem that hard.
No.
I'm sorry. I would do this easily.
Yeah.
2 tries.
Also, okay, so Edgic exists. I get it.
Yeah.
But think about it. Everyone who's on Survivor is a Survivor super fan.
Sure.
Gabe is killing it. Should recognize. I feel like the people who edit the show are probably super fans now too. So now is there like what's the meta of Edgic? I don't know.
I think they have certain rules about like what is usually most likely for winners to do, but I think also some seasons are spoiled too. This one seemingly is not at all. But like last season, Kenzie was the winner from like the start. Like everyone was like on Kenzie immediately.
Love her. She's a mermaid dragon.
Yeah.
She's someone who I would love to meet in person.
Come on, Sam.
She reminds me a lot of my...
First try, Sam?
Oh my god, Sam! Come on! I need to DM him. That's crazy!
Kenzie had the super, super obvious winner's edit just because she wasn't as strategically involved as some other players, but her voice was so loud. Mm-hmm. Like, you know. Potentially spoiled by Rome. Yeah, shut up.
There's no way. I don't think he would do that.
I would not be surprised.
That's crazy. Dude, Gabe is mad. I agree. He seems pissed.
I mean, of course this team's going to win. Kyle and Sam. Rachel's obviously no slouch. Like, they just randomly picked.
Is Charlie tall? Do we know?
He's taller than us, but not tall.
Is he 5'9"? Am I remember that? Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Whoa.
Microsoft Teams.
You clocking into work? I do prefer Microsoft Teams to, like, the Google version. The Google version's pretty ass. Like, at my nurse recruitment job, we used the Google version, and it was, like, worse than garbage.
Are you a Slack guy at all?
My internship used Slack, and it just felt like Discord, which I was okay with. But Microsoft Teams feels professional. Don't you think? Like,
I've never used Teams.
It just this guy is like Microsoft Teams just pulled
my double life.
I get it. You're not sponsored. I understand. I'm a Microsoft Teams sponsored athlete, so that's why I have to chill it out. Every time I say it, they send me $10.
It's one of my worst habits of like I have like 90 different things that pop up when I turn on my computer, and I'd never have made the 1 minute effort to like disable on restart or whatever.
Microsoft Teams, I agree.
So annoying.
Microsoft Teams.
No, it was Slack, and we had like a team Facebook and everything.
Yo, if they told me to get on Facebook Messenger, I'd be like, no, I quit. They'd be like, huh? I'm done. I can't do that.
How do you feel about doing sponsors? Is it like I have to like the product myself? Is it the product just has to be ethical? Like, what's your line?
I think that, like, I don't have to be using it actively, like, because there's so much of life that I haven't experienced yet.
Yeah.
And so if I use something, like they send it to me and I like it, then I'll share with people, but I'm never going to try to sell people on it. I'm just going to try to explain it and share my feelings on it, but my goal won't be like, maybe this is bad for business. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but like I would just be like, hey, this is what I think of it. I like it. Follow your heart.
It's on my Survivor stream. No one's gonna see it.
Yeah.
It's like I do the HelloFresh and Factor sponsors, and whenever I do them, you order a box, and I love it. But then I don't do more of it because it's just like you gotta really commit to cooking a little bit.
Oh yeah.
But HelloFresh is kind of fire because it sends you all the ingredients like raw, like it's not combined or anything. So even if you don't like the recipes, they just give you like pasta and meats and stuff, and it's like do whatever you want.
One of my roommates, I had like there were like 8 people in my house, like my senior year, and one of our roommates had a HelloFresh subscription, and he would forget it out on our porch for days at a time, and then you just have to throw it away. It was so gross. Damn.
You love the statue thing? Which one? This one?
Yeah. Let me get Pookie.
This one? So in my HOH basket, I requested rubber ducks with different occupations.
Did they do it?
They give me shit. No.
That's crazy. They have so much time.
It's crazy. I was so excited because I asked for all toys. They gave me like I asked for a Slinky.
You know what's funny? I tried to ask production if I could bring a Magic 8-Ball into the house.
Yeah, it's fun. I think I put that on my list too.
Joseph asked for a Magic 8-Ball in his HOH basket. And so when he said that, I was like, okay.
Was that a Rob Sesternino thing?
Not for me, but for Joseph, yeah.
Got it.
I just thought it would be content. Like, I thought that, like, if I have enough time. Like, people don't know this. I was going to do a Skittles grab when I thought that Leah, or whoever would win the veto, and then I was going to rig it so, like, Leah has it in her, like, whatever. Like, we workshopped it after the fact. But, like, we were going to cheat this Skittles grab, whatever. And then if I had a Magic 8-Ball, I would have just been like, okay, no one wants to volunteer to be the pawn to send Angela home. Okay, we're going to do this then. But
these are funny commercials. I like these. It's the... You ever seen these?
I've never seen Ghosts, but I've seen the commercials.
I like it.
We do know about the Skittles. Okay, cool. Joseph told me I was an idiot. And I was like, bro, I was going to rig it for you too. But I also thought, like, it made sense if you're sitting next to Angela that we just literally had to fill a spot.
Shut up. What if I'm like, Quinn, you want to go on the block? It's next to Angela.
Well, I ask for volunteers. Everyone says no. Then I say, okay, I'm not going to do this. Let's pull names.
No, but I'm saying, like, you're like sitting next to Angela, I'd be more nervous than if I was sitting next to somebody else.
I don't know. Pre-jury, everyone was on the same wavelength. Except for Leah, who won the veto.
And Tucker.
Well, Tucker was gone at that point.
Oh, which round are we talking about? Is this final 10?
This is my HOH, yeah.
So this is that HOH.
Like, she was gone. It would not have mattered. Like, we could have put Chelsea on the block, and Angela goes.
Honestly, I wouldn't blame you. Makes sense. Oh, what the fuck?
That looks wonderful. I know I should have put up T-Core. I know.
That's not the answer, Kyle. Kyle going for Gabe is so dumb, I think.
After meeting Sam in person, I think him saying that works.
Yeah.
Like, just the aura. He has really good vibes. Like, in person, like, Sam, like, it's, like, phenomenal. Like, great guy. Like, in person, you can tell that he's nice.
He gives great vibes because he seems so, like, intimidating, like, physically, obviously. And you can just tell he's kind of, like, the kindest way, like a dork. You know, he's, like, as reality TV nerd-coded as any of us. Oh, shit. I would say, talking to Genevieve, she's, like, intimidating. Like, you could tell how smart she is. Like, she'd be the biggest threat after just talking to anyone. I'm like, oh, shit. Oh, what did you read in chat?
I hate to give Gabe Bottoms praise. It's like... That's hilarious. Did you see the...
Yeah. Thanks, Allie, for the 1 year. Oh, my God. I appreciate it. That is true. It's crazy because, like, you know, when you would, like, do someone wrong in the house, or maybe they're just upset with you for whatever reason, and you're like, how do I fix this? This is the next day. Like, the turnaround time on Survivor is so crazy. Like, on Big Brother, like, I'd be blindsided and I'd use the whole week to try to slowly get back in someone's graces. Mm-hmm. Survivor, it's like, you gotta just go.
I wish I could remember how many days it took for me to, after chemo didn't go.
Yeah.
I think it was like the next day, maybe 2 days after, where I painted everything. And I was like, you left me out of this, this, and this. That's why I felt like threatened, like whatever. I shared like my personal reasons with wanting to keep Rubina, of like, I don't want her reputation in the game to just be like tied to that of Tucker, where it's like Tucker goes and then she goes the next, like whatever. Mm-hmm. I like tried painting that picture. And I also blamed Joseph for everything. I was like, Joseph told me like literally the next day, like everything. Like I was blaming him for everything. Sure. And then his response, this is how I knew it didn't work. His response was, okay, I appreciate you telling me that. And since we're saying everything, I felt like with your HOH, when you put up Rubina, you didn't consult T-Core and I. And in my head, I was like, you're fucking crazy. I started to wonder if I was like, you know how Heisen would like speak over people? I was like so worried that that's what happened. And I'm like, oh no.
That's crazy. They're showing her with all the people who voted out, talking about wanting Kyle out.
Yeah.
It's a funny segment. With T-Core and Chemo, the whole time we're kind of doing you wrong. And, like, you kept some secrets from them for a time and then told them everything. Like, really? But they really, like, every time you went to them, they would talk about how you did them wrong. Every time.
That's crazy, right?
They just... Here's the thing. They never understood why you wouldn't put up Leah. Because they expected you to read their minds. And know what they knew.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That was how we described it. We just couldn't... They thought you could read their minds. It was crazy. Nah, Sue's funny.
Oh.
It's always a crazy thing to say. Meanwhile, he's gunning for Gabe.
Yeah. But he is cognizant of that, like, he would be the one capable of pulling one over his eyes. Which is also such a, like, weird flex.
Yeah.
Like, you guys couldn't trick me, but Kyle could, because I trust him so much. Fire hoodie. I think there's way more iconic looks on Survivor than there are Big Brother.
What's your favorite room in the Big Brother house?
The pedal room was really nice. I liked the pedal room.
It seemed cozy.
And it was like, it felt very cutesy. The rock room was a terrible, like, I hated the rock room. I slept in it. I had a panic attack.
Was there anywhere to hang? Was there like a chair or was it just beds?
It was just bad. There was like a corner where like you could chill, but people's clothes were on it.
Got it. Sam putting in work. I love how Sam is incapable of like playing. Like he's playing from the bottom, but he always is playing as the top dog. Like he's like, I gotta gather all my numbers. It's like Sam, bro, you're
Hero.
knowing Sam and Teeny. I can see them getting along. I feel like they would talk at a very similar like level.
No, come on, man.
I hear that. Just don't let Genevieve know. You know what I mean? It's kind of weird though, because Teeny's number one was Saul with
Yeah.
So it's like, how can you be that upset where you're like, she's not even your number one, but maybe in Teeny's head she was.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, I like them with long hair. They can do it both. Come on, Teeny, give us a break, please. Oh, hell yeah.
It's one of the beautiful segments of Survivor I've ever seen.
I love that. That's fucking awesome.
They worked it in so well. Like, because it's not super game related, but it is all game related. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's. Oh my god. I would bet $8,000 they win immunity.
I'm begging. I'm begging.
$8,000.
Let's go. Come on, Teeny. Win this, please.
I'd almost be pissed. This edit seems too.
Yeah, this is
Transparent.
what a great character moment. Do we know Teeny's pronouns? I was saying they, them, and then I was told on an Instagram live that Teeny uses she, her.
I heard she, they preseason.
And then this, I'm like, now is it... That's so dope. What a cool... I like that Survivor is at a spot, acceptance-wise, where they can, like, talk about that, and it's not whiplash. Like, I feel like
Yeah.
Survivor's really good at, like, softening the soil so that, like, Middle America is more open to the concepts of, hey, people just want to live.
It's also nice because it weeds out all the idiots from the community. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I love, like, seeing people on Twitter expose themselves for being idiots, and we just shun them. Bye. See ya.
Yeah.
She, they, he. Is that from Teeny? I just want to make sure, because I feel like everyone has different answers.
Okay.
But yeah.
Fire.
She, they, he on her Instagram. Okay.
That's
perfect.
sick.
That definitely lines up with the confessional.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, you know, the gender binary.
Dude, that's so sick.
Yeah.
You get all of the above, my dog. Yeah, never settle on pronouns. Take them all, Teeny.
She said there's no going wrong.
Yeah. He's like that. Let's fucking go. Come on. That's awesome.
Meanwhile, Big Brother is scared to cast.
Yeah, I did not share, like, when they film the intro package, they're like, who you into? I'm like, I'm not about to explain non-binary to America.
The first non-binary relationship. It's like, all right, y'all.
I'm like, yeah, where the they, them baddies at? I'm like, America's not going to get that. Let me just talk about tall women.
Well, yeah, it was funny. So I went into the house late because the nether region, and I had to, like, ask everyone their pronouns. I saw Cameron Harden. I'm like, you know what? I will assume. Like, I'm gonna go with he. I don't think. Or
you ask and he's, what'd you say to me?
Yeah, I was like,
I'm sorry.
I feel like Luke had some stupid response. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, he, him. He's like, yeah, I'm a guy. I'm like, all right.
You're like, okay, man.
Good to
Take
hear.
a long drag of your cigarette. Whatever, man. I was just trying to be nice, but you made it about you. And
Izzy was telling me that everyone defaults to they them around her, and I'm like, that's interesting. And you can just imagine Izzy's like, yeah, thank you. it's she. Big Brother's so behind, it's embarrassing how much better Survivor is in this way. It's very interesting. I think Big Brother casting, at the very least, I feel like I have a more intimate understanding of them than I do, like, the behind-the-scenes producers and stuff. They seem pretty good in this regard to me. I think if there's any barriers to, people of certain identities getting cast, maybe that comes from the executives of CBS. Like, all of the Big Brother team I've met has been pretty good.
Yeah, I felt like everyone was super duper mega progressive that I spoke with throughout, like, from start to finish. I think that it's like, yeah, I don't even know what would be stopping that, honestly.
And look, I see someone saying, I don't think Julie has that big of a hand in the casting process.
Yeah, and no way Julie cares. Let's be realistic. She might be, like, super religious, but she's also the, love one another person. So,
I think she also believes that everyone can be converted.
Maybe.
Eventually.
To
Christianity, that is.
Yeah. Shout out my God 101 interview. She asked, when I showed I was technically Methodist, she, like, lashed onto that. And I thought, it was like, you know what? That's fine.
The same with me is like, I'm Jewish. She's like, so you know the Lord's language? I'm like, oh my God. You can't convince me Julie has any say in casting. Oh, I think she shows up on the premiere. You like, ready?
I wish that she would talk to us before. Like, maybe while we're in sequester. I would love her to get to know us. Because, like, she's so good in All-Star seasons.
It would add to the show's dynamic.
I think it would just, like, I think it benefits everyone.
So, fun fact, I've seen Sam compete in this competition. At the Beach Drop in Nashville event during the season, it was around your final 7 or 8.
Oh.
They had an event here, and they had this comp.
How did he do? Was he spicy?
He was solid. He was solid.
I
think the big hands are probably helpful.
Yeah. And big heart. Tenacity.
No shot 4 people agreed to sit out in this season. After last Tribal, I feel like it would be tough. Who could sit out reasonably? I feel like Andy, weirdly enough, can sit out. Andy, Caroline, maybe. Sam's about to have his egg on his head. 4 people are about to volunteer. What did we get for 5?
Oh. That's
really?
a great question. Dude, Caroline's so sick.
Did Kyle just make that deal for everyone? Sam's pissed. Sam doesn't want to do it. Sam and Genevieve don't want to. This is so bad for people on the bottom, you know what I mean? Chat's ahead of us. Once the challenge starts, I'll refresh.
Wait, isn't that kind of good? So we're not spoiling anything?
It's just...
they could spoil us.
Yeah. Because I want to interact with them, but... Gabe is such a jackass. I hate Gabe. In the show, obviously, I'm sure he's a nice guy. He has had some crazy tweets about women, but, you know, we move.
He's a cool guy for that. You're a cool guy, Sam.
Sure.
And now it turns into a strategy thing, right? Now they know he was nervous about it, and he said yes. That's cool.
This is a great deal for Rachel.
Yeah, Rachel. Woo! Oh, Genevieve points it out. And I feel like they haven't been playing up the hunger edit that much.
It's 26 days.
Doesn't Carolyn have an idol?
I think it's Caroline.
Caroline.
I think Rachel has an idol and Sue has an idol.
Hell yeah. I saw someone ask. Oh, and Rachel. Oh, maybe Caroline doesn't have the idol Rachel does.
It's Rachel and Sue.
Perfect.
Gabe comes back to camp and pushes Sam would be crazy. I'd be so mad. Because you know Sam had no interest in doing that. Which one of you is doing better on Survivor? I think Quinn is well suited to the challenges.
It's true.
The endurance is going to help. Are you good balance?
Yeah. But I think that you stood on one leg while blindfolded for an hour 42 minutes. I think that you know the meta way better than I do. Like, Big Brother, that makes a lot of sense to me. But, like, the way that it shifts in Survivor, I think I would kind of get lost in the waves.
I think the interesting thing about me versus Quinn as players is I think we are similar skill levels, and you come off as more threatening, though. Because you're more of, like, a dual, triple threat. Mm. Whereas I think I'm probably underestimated socially. Whereas people don't overestimate you. It's very visible how good socially you are. And physically, you're just better than me. So, like, I think in a weird way, I could slide through in a way where most people would have eyes on Quinn earlier than me.
The question is, okay, so you go on Survivor 48.
Yeah.
You're on the island. What color buff are you? Or what color tribe are you? Best case scenario, you show up.
I think black would be badass.
Okay,
it's usually like a merge tribe thing.
Okay.
That would be badass.
You think as a welcome parade, do you think they give you pink?
Light pink?
Yeah.
I wear it on the head. That'd be cool.
That'd be kind of sick if they're like, yo, I mean, we get the pink guy, and then my tribe is maroon.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of sick.
Because you'd be in the marooning.
And then whoever the third tribe, who's light purple? Whose color is light purple of Big
Yo, Brother? Bruno, what's up? It's Big Brother Canada 2-time player.
Oh my gosh.
Legend. Twitch streamer.
Okay, so you get on the island. Oh, I don't even know what my question was. Do they recognize you?
Yeah, 1,000,000%. Survivor fans love reality TV. And not all or Survivor players are fans.
Mm-hmm.
And I've also gone to so many events that a lot of these people go to. Like, I just think there'd be enough people to, like, one person on each tribe who recognizes me to tell the rest.
Yeah. And so then do you think...
Same with you.
That, like... Yeah, but I have, like, long curly hair is my thing. Do you think that, like, Zach, do you think Zach's reputation helps you out here?
I think his networking could help if it's a returning player vibe.
Yeah.
I think his networking could help. He's got friends.
Thank you so much. Wait, Bruno, I watched your casting videos. Those are fantastic. Everyone, if you want to get on reality TV, that's a great resource to use. You said Bruno, and I'm not here
You blind.
mentally, but that's sick, dude. Bruno, you're really cool. I've seen you cook, sir. You're good.
Did people realize Hayden was a Big Brother winner? I think that's how like Jeff introduced him almost. But yeah, Hayden was awesome on Survivor.
Yeah, the ruffle and rustle feathers
Yeah.
conversation is so funny. That's cool because you have 2 videos, right? Am I tripping on that? I think he has 2 videos, and then it's so cool. It's very, very helpful.
I think it's funny. Like I was thinking about it. BB26, I think was maybe an easier setup in terms of there wasn't the Suri Jared Izzy thing. I think I would do so much worse on that cast. The vibes were way too good. I would have lost my mind.
The question is, so Joseph,
Yeah.
he was brought into the collective, right? Like, I was brought into the collective because of my superfan knowledge. People probably see that on you.
I think I would be Joseph, but better positioned socially, is my read on where I'd be in the season. I don't know if I would have the Tucker bond that he had.
Yeah.
But I'd probably be more in with, like, honestly, more in with you and with Leah than he was. You'd have strategized way too hard for BB26. I don't know if I'd have the off switch.
Yeah, but I mean, okay, so if you're on at the same time as me, like if you're swapped for Joseph,
Yeah.
Like I don't know how close you get with Tucker, but without Joseph's connection with Tucker, like a lot of my strategizing, like I talked a lot of trash about Tucker in front of Joseph without knowing. It wasn't until Tucker's HOH that I was like confirmed, like that they were close. So I feel like you probably don't tell Chelsea that you guys are playing the same game.
I think I wouldn't. I generally was less of a yapper. I think in terms of like sharing secrets and whatnot, but I also was less of a social butterfly. So like my smaller slip ups I would not recover for them nearly as well as you, but I think I would get myself in less trouble less often. So it's like, honestly, you combine both of us, we become probably like a solid A tier player. Like,
Cory would not have been in the Friends alliance because that's such a bad name.
You were able to bond with Jared. Quinn was good with Tucker for a minute. You know what I mean? Like, I was good with Jared for a minute, and then things turned hard, and he was my biggest op in the house and went out on my HOH. Like, Big Brother's so long that if you guys are not going to bond, you're not going to bond.
Oh, dude, no. I think Tucker does not like you because you're a super fan. I think that's right. It says Tucker would eat Cory. I think that's true because he didn't know that Joseph. Tucker was the only guy on the season who didn't know that Joseph was a super fan.
Yeah.
And then it was like once he got to know Joseph, and then it's revealed like, no, I'm a super fan, bro. Listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Then he was okay with it. I think that he would have seen your knowledge of the game is equally as gross as my knowledge of the game, and he's like, icky.
No, I would not bond with Tucker. I mean, I think I'd try to do like placate to his ego, but that was never my talent. I was able to do that with Jared and Cameron for a bit, and then I got fed up.
Because Tucker is really smart too. I don't know how like smart Cameron and Tucker are to where like they would recognize that, but I feel like Tucker can pick up on if you're like kissing his ass.
Cam is smart. I think Cam would. I think Jared's a little bit more aloof to that.
Angela calls Cory crazy eyes. Cory, want to go play pool?
Yeah. I would say what Cam wasn't was self-aware.
Okay.
And I don't know if Tucker was self-aware either.
I guess it didn't matter. He won too many comps. So like all of a sudden he became a social threat because people were like, we're just going to kiss this guy's ass.
Yeah. My problem would be I would not be able to do anything with the trio. T-Core, Chemo, Rubina. I just don't think they'd be near my wavelength. Like, I think we'd be on such different worlds.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's in.
Caroline. Oh.
She's been a little bit purple for a while. With all love, do not let any of the trio back into the house without a forced coaching session. I will say it would be a forced coaching session. if you tried to sit down and be like, all right, T-Core, Kimo, Rabina, here's how you play. First of all of them either tied or outplaced us. Let's get one thing straight.
Yeah.
But, I don't know.
T-Core did go in a speech, but she was not super open with that until later in the season. Oh, poor Rachel.
Yeah. I don't think I could see any of them coming back. I think Rubina, obviously, if there's a couples thing, potentially. But I would be surprised. Kyle's just good at everything. Yeah. Teeny looks super solid, though.
Oh, tough break, buddy. Shouldn't have tweeted those things. The pendulum of karma strikes everyone. Let the record show. Teaching them.
I don't think I'm qualified to teach them. I could give them my notes, but if I was them, I'd be like, fuck this guy.
Yeah, I don't know why they would be incentivized to listen.
Let Chelsea talk to him. Good job, Sam. Is Teeny still in?
Dude, Sue is a comp beast.
Yeah.
She's so cracked.
Teeny is still in, right?
Yeah.
Oh, my $8,000 bet is still alive. Let's go.
Come on.
No way Kyle wins. This feels like Gabe boot to me. Gabe or Kyle. I'm going to commit to a Kyle boot. That's my guess. But I'll reserve the right to change my opinion until immunity. Oh, $8,000 down. I'm doubling down. 8,000 on Sam.
Oh, no, he's Kyle's like sucking in his core. That's great for balance. He's been here before. He knows.
$20,000 on Kyle.
Come on.
Nah, Sue looks pretty good though.
Dude, let's go. Did you watch my podcast appearance when I talked about Survivor?
I did not.
Okay, then I can use my joke here.
Let's hear it.
Kyle is destined to win this because of the what is it called? This is oh shit. My casual. What's the immunity? Individual immunity. I like whatever is a bat. He has a bat tattoo, a batu, if you will. Yes. I've been watching Survivor since I was like really young. Like I remember being in kindergarten. I lived in Germany. We lived in the like top floor of this apartment. Let's fucking go, Kyle. Yes. That's right. This is a commercial for vegetarians everywhere. You want to be good? Start eating your veggies. Come on. That's my guy. Kyle's cool.
Damn, this is about to be a Gabe boot?
He's like that. Yeah, so picture this. There was like an indoor balcony in our tiny apartment, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you were in the right like corner of this balcony, you could see the TV.
Okay.
And so got sent to bed, and I remember army crawling up to the top, and then I'm like creeping over just so I can watch the episode of Survivor. Like I've been watching since like kindergarten.
Mm. What is it about Big Brother that puts it above Survivor for you guys? What do you think?
I just think that I want to be able to brush my teeth every day.
Oh. You're like just practically speaking.
Yeah.
I think it's a much more interesting game that is often dulled by casts that don't know how to play the game or don't appreciate the game. Not a shot at 26. This is every single cast of Big Brother except maybe like 7 and 22. Like literally all-star seasons. Whereas Survivor, every season, everyone's playing their ass off.
Yeah.
But I think the game is much more interesting because of anyone could win HOH every week, except obviously inequitable comps ruins it. But I think it's a more interesting game.
And it just feels like I like that it's longer too. It just feels like I don't know. They're loud, they're quirky, they're funny. That to me lines up. Like Survivor feels very serious.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
The live feeds are also huge. It's such a cooler way to watch the show, and you get so invested. I've never been so passionate about a Survivor player in the way I would be about Big Brother players. Survivor walked so Big Brother could run. They were the same time.
Yeah. Remember what Big Brother is it where the cast of Survivor, is it 2 or 3? It's two.
Sue, Jervis,
the canceled guy, the one who added Zeke. What's his name?
he was on season 2. Jeff Varner?
Yeah, he was on that episode when they visited the Big Brother house.
Was Jeff Varner there?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. He was on the Australian Outback. I thought it was just Borneo people.
Yeah, Varner. Yeah, because his whole thing was that he was a cheater, and so I was like, when I'm rewatching the season, I'm like, it's crazy because I respect his energy. It sucks that he's like a bad person.
He was awesome on his first season of Survivor. He was the first type of snake to ever be on these shows. I had no recollection of that. I thought it was just Survivor Borneo people.
Jervis was very cool. He was just a cool guy. You can tell people have swag, and it's the aura through the screen. He's someone who you're yeah, you would be badass.
He comes back on Blood vs. Water. He's so not as fun. He's a dick on Borneo though. Oh my god, he's so sexist. It's crazy the shit he says. I think it was about Jenna maybe. He said some crazy shit. I think he called her a cow.
That's crazy.
He said something about cows. Zach retweeted his the confessional article. It's taking this moment to share why @Zachword thinks the shot in the dark is the best twist of the new era. Women are cows or something? Yeah, I thought so.
That's such a
It was 2,000 people. Come on. BB7 rewatch reminded me why I fell in love with BB. Such a good season. The end game is so fun. Will getting booted at 4 is crazy. Losing Danielle at 6 is crazy. James at 7 is crazy. Howie boots crazy. Marcellus boots crazy. It was just so good. Is anyone actually watching the summit? I know one guy. Quinn loves the summit.
Stan. I love Dennis, Patty, and Theron. They are so nice. I got to meet them in LA, and they're awesome.
So why exactly is Sam not a winner pick for people? Is it just too much? Too big of an edit?
The one where he's slight that, I thought that made him look bad. Him getting that whatever, that to me made it seem hard for him to win.
He's got winner's quotes every episode,
Yeah. That's why I said on that podcast appearance, I was I love him as a narrator. His sports media, he is great with the mic in his hand.
House of Villains is so good. I did not like the first season.
What's that?
House of Villains.
I watched all the free episodes.
It felt too they were all playing a character to me.
Yeah, when it's day one and they walk in and start bullying people, if someone tried to do that to me, I'd be shut the fuck up. I'd be yo, stop. The cameras are on, I get it. You're not like that. What's her name? Omarosa?
Yeah.
I used the same mic, like you know the athletic comps when it's like the whatever.
Sure.
I got to use the same mic belt as her.
How do you know that?
The mic guy told me, and I was
That's
like,
funny.
"That's iconic."
That's your girl.
Huh?
You love Republicans.
Listen, this guy. He literally right before this is FaceTiming Cody Nixon. Isn't that crazy?
Is this a downfall edit? He feels comfortable. If they ever bait you into saying this shit in confessional, don't say it. Would you rather them do all-stars or coaches next? I think coaches is a terrible twist. And it just happened to be an amazing season.
I think I think that you have to do coaches because the All Stars is kind of.
We just did it.
Or no. I think that you should do All Stars instead of coaches because coaches is like, you already know that they're going to play the game.
Yeah.
Like they knew that they were obviously going to play the game, of course, but it was like there was some ambiguity there, and I liked that.
Well, would you rather have all-stars or like a season 8 or season 18 situation? 4 returnees.
If I get a call, then I want the returnees, but I like All Stars more. Just because it's also like, I don't like the returnee seasons because no one else stands a chance in the DR.
Yeah.
Like season 14, like Will is a good narrator or like a good talker in there, but he's getting outclassed by like legends in the game. And I was just thinking about that, like
that's Izzy with Suri. You know, like it's tough. So who's the Tukus? It's Sue, Caroline, Gabe, and Kyle. It's kind of dicey to let the 4 Tukus get there.
oh my gosh, Rachel.
I think you're a bigger threat than Gabe, Kyle.
There's his Batu.
I appreciate Gabe on the show because he makes you feel something. You need people to root against. Thank you, Indow. Like, that's why people got so attached to BB25. So many people to root against. 1 year, shoutouts. You know, Teeny's down to get rid of Genevieve.
Dude, white rice without soy sauce. I'd rather starve.
Yeah.
Damn, Sue is munching fat right now.
get too far ahead. It's pissing me off. So Kyle's saying it's you or Genevieve. Oh, it's such a weird feeling. It is crazy the difference between Survivor and Big Brother. Where like on Big Brother, you can't get blindsided at the vote in the same way you can on Survivor. Because you could think you're staying, but you're one of two options, and everyone else knows they're safe.
Yeah.
Survivor, it's like, you could just go and leave. You know what I mean?
The feeling of the blind side, like everyone knew who was going home during your season, right? Like that
there was
kinda...
one blindside for some, like under Red's vote, Cam and Bowie were actually blindsided,
okay.
But that was it.
The feeling in the room when Lisa got blindsided will stick with me forever. It was so awkward. In my head, I was like, this is so exciting. Like, it wasn't even what I wanted to happen, but I was like, it's not me. I don't care.
Yeah.
And it was also so exhausting working with Lisa.
Yeah.
Because it was like, I had the underdogs, I had the collective, and then I had my final two with Leah. And so it was like working with everyone.
Yeah.
And so then when I'm getting pulled into something with Lisa at the head of it, and it's her, T-Core, Leah, myself, and then a mystery person who I found out after the season would have been Cam. Crazy. It was like for real exhausting. Like I was like, I can't keep up with three alliances. I can't do that. But the feeling of the room, Lisa is, I'm looking up in the corner. Lisa locks eyes with Leah and just goes, am I going? And Leah's like, I don't know. I don't think so. Just like,
oh.
Yeesh. Woo! I had one of the DR takes. I was like, Lisa just watched herself. Lisa looks like she just watched her own. Lisa just looks like this guy. Lisa just looks like she just witnessed her own birth. I can't handle it. This is crazy. Like, I'm gonna throw up.
It's funny. Don't worry about it, Mike. I was trying to figure something out. Here's all I'll say. If I ever find out that a member of the Cory community or this Twitch chat or anything is sending death threats to anybody, your ass is grass overnight. You'll be banned and you won't even know it. That's all.
Said it on the exclusive podcast today. Everyone just be normal.
Isn't the exclusive Sharon's podcast?
Yes, the exclusive. Greatest. Oh my God, Sharon Tharp is so talented.
She's the best.
But yeah.
Best in the business, best in the Big Brother community at interviewing. What happened? Do not worry about it.
Nope, we're all gonna.
No one's been banned or anything, but I just want to put that out there.
This one, it was easier in the other house.
Sub if you agree.
Yeah.
This guy go crazy on the mic.
Is this good for you guys?
I just noticed my yellow hat. Yes, a lot of piss hat havers right now.
Yeah.
Shout outs.
Welcome to the Platinum Piss Club. All right.
Can I get a sub if you're rooting for Genevieve?
Yeah.
Galaxy?
Come on, guys. Come on. Renegade. Everyone donate. Come on.
It's so funny when America and I, we used to do a TikTok live like once a month just because it's like new people are watching, whereas her Instagram and this is always the same people. And you'd see like weird animations on the screen and we'd never know what it means. It'd be like a cheetah goes on and goes, "Row." And America goes, "Wow, thanks for the cheetah."
Yeah.
But it's funny because you talk to people who do TikTok lives and battles all the time, and they're like, they know all the calculations.
Yeah,
like a cheetah is 58 cents.
They know the conversion rates. Like, come on now.
The Golden Shower Gang. Should that be the community name?
Yo, welcome to the GSG, Golden Shower Gang. Where my piss heads at?
Met one of Quinn's friends today. Quinn's like, yeah, my group is the Quinians. Cory, his was the Cory's Horrors. America's were the. I don't think I can say that.
Yeah, Joseph told me I shouldn't say America. Like
It's
I
not
was
your
like,
word.
I was like, I'm scared. I didn't know if it was bad or not.
All right, I'm gonna we get close to the vote, I'm gonna hide the chat.
GSG, shout out.
Quinn playing the didgeridoo. Kangaroo Jack will play the didgeridoo. So it's Genevieve or Gabe, right? It's that simple. What do you think's happening?
Here's
My guess was Gabe. Early on in the episode.
I'm hoping it's Gabe and oh my God, Saul! Look at Saul, please. Everyone, stop what you're doing and look at Saul.
He looks like what's his name from Emperor's New Groove. Help me out. Who does he look like? The Joe from Family Guy sounding guy. Kind of looks like sexy Shrek too. Human Shrek.
Or Doll. Del City's finest, by the way. Come on, Oklahoma, Solomon.
Kronk. Yeah, kind of give me Kronk right now.
Oh, my hair would look great in the rain.
I'll say Sam after his whole thing doesn't even seem to be an option. That's so funny. So she's not wearing her glasses because they're covered in water. So she's doing one eye. Is that to see better?
I think she just might have rain in her eye.
You think that's it? I thought it was sometimes when you're like drunk and like my vision gets blurry, I have so much easier time like focusing with one eye.
I don't know. I have an astigmatism, so I don't think I am part of this fight. Yo, where my stig heads at?
Sam's really good at giving fake answers. Total non-answers. I'm hiding the chat from now on. Just you and me, Quinn. Yes. Let's.
Saul is pissed. He's like, the fuck? We got a free monster, by the way, guys. This was crazy. We're walking down the street, dude in a monster truck.
Shoutouts.
You know, I'm a yerba mate sponsored athlete. That's why I actually drink the monster, technically, if anyone let the record show. But they were like, you guys want free monsters?
He drank it to hurt Monster's profit margins.
Yeah.
Get one monster out of circulation.
That being said, everyone buy yerba mate. Give me time. Sponsorship inbound. I should DM them tonight. Sierra and Sam have like a really good friendship. I like.
Yes.
Like her saying like it's not worth it. Like her like agreeing. I think that's sweet. Where she's like, "That's my pal."
It's like Saul and Asia. They're just buds. Do you succumb to peer pressure? Hey Quinn, you want to smoke? We're all doing it.
I mean, listen, I don't partake in the devil's lettuce. When I heard Paul wanted to smoke a spliff with me, you think I'm not?
Yeah.
And then I hold it out.
They whip out needles. I'm like,
okay.
I'm like,
Paul. What's crazy is they would know exactly where to stick it because I donated plasma, so on both of my arms I have like permanent scars. Chelsea felt so bad for me.
How bad is that process?
It's not bad at all. Like I don't get lightheaded. I think I'm like in good enough shape
Sure.
that it's fine. But I didn't like the vibe of because there's like a lot of really desperate people, and given I was desperate for money too, but it was like it kind of gave me a view behind the curtain of like what could be in store for me if I don't get it together, you know.
That's interesting.
And no one feels sorry for me. Like I'm fine, but like I would have always been okay. I could move in with my parents, but it was just like between casting and it's like, do I start a job, work it for 3 weeks, and then like what is that?
Yeah.
It was really hard juggling what I was gonna do.
Harder than cameos.
Yeah. Dude, the cameos are great. It's just paid yap sessions. I love it, and you get to like interact with fans. Like that's pretty special to me.
Your cameos are hella good too. It's fucked up. So I donated blood once. I think I was getting blood work done. It was one of the two, and the doctor himself did it instead of having a nurse. I'm like, oh, it's. I mean, I'm sure I trust them, but that's great. You do it. He does it, and like 2 weeks later, my entire arm, like here to here, is like yellow bruised.
Oh wow!
Like I can't move it. Like it's weird. So they call me to like just to give me the results or to check up on me or something, and I'm like, yeah, my entire arm is bruised and can't move. Like I've done this before. Like, is this normal? They're like, oh, did Dr. Morrison do it? I'm like, yeah.
He
Like,
has a reputation.
yeah, they're like, that makes sense. I'm like, what the fuck? Great doctor, but I don't think he. Usually he has nurses do this. Like he does, you know.
Yeah, and that's a funny logic of like you would think that the doctor is like whatever, but it's like nurses are more practiced.
Oh yeah.
The worst is when they go straight through your vein and you're just like, I'm gonna vomit. Here's the thing, like, Gabe just gives off so much like confidence. You can call it like him being cocky.
Sure.
Like in this moment, where it's like even if he is in a good position and even if he is playing well, it's like gonna rub people the wrong way.
Yeah, he rubs people the wrong way in general. It seems, and I never know how to read this kind of behavior on Twitter during the season. Like, does it come from a place of I did so well, I'm flexing on people, or does it come from like a fuck all y'all kind of thing?
I don't think anyone on the island is like being audibly annoyed by it, which is interesting.
Yeah, which, you know, maybe they truly weren't. So it's just Gabe or Genevieve. There's no like.
Please, Genevieve, stay. Please.
There's no twist to this. How would it be at the final? Is final 9? So there's not even like a tie unless, you know, someone throws a random vote. So it's a very straightforward vote.
Oh, this is an interesting thing. In Survivor, you get to see what their handwriting looks like.
Yes.
What was the experience like seeing America's handwriting for the first time?
Kind of what I thought. It'd be surprising if she had ugly handwriting. You know what I mean? Mine's trash, which I don't think was a surprise either. That sounded from Rachel. That sounds like she voted Genevieve. Her saying you're the biggest threat. It'd be dumb not to take you out. Because like that's who she thinks the biggest threat is. But that feels like a misdirect to me.
Please.
It feels like a Gabe vote for sure. We'll see though. They're gonna show him write the G. They're gonna show him write the G. I've seen this before. Yeah. Yeah.
He wrote Genevieve.
What, did you see the E?
He started here in the middle.
Well, you could also do a lowercase a.
Yeah, but I think you started at the top, or is it?
If I were doing an A, I would do. Yeah, I start at the top. But it's like the top of the middle of the. Because it's lowercase, the top of that would still be in the middle.
I guess, yeah. What am I really grading on here, you know? People in the jury house were very sweet to me about my handwriting. I was like, oh, thank you. I'd never, like, thought about it before, and I was like, oh, thanks.
No, I was a problem child. They made me, like, weight my pencils. It was not good.
Oh, please not Genevieve. Please not Genevieve. I do this at home.
Genevieve. This next vote should be just it, right?
It's hard to see her upset.
Okay, so it's not a unanimous in one direction. Oh, everyone's gonna clown him on Twitter. It was Sue who voted with him, I assume.
Come on. Let's go! Woo!
That felt about right to me. I think it was Sue.
Woo! Thank God, dude.
All right, chat's back open.
Let's go. Got a little snake in you, huh? Shut the fuck up, Gabe. Have we considered that? What's up? Caroline Nation, where we at?
That's good, because now Genevieve can cook a little bit more. It is one of those things where, like, if you're in Tuku, I feel like you'd really want to keep Gabe, though. You know? Make your move at the final 7 or something.
So I'll be back.
I feel like I've been pretty good at reading the edit. I'll be back. Who does he think he is? I think it's a bad look. Like, I understand the need of, like, the second you go off, you want to go back immediately, but, like, let it sit for a second.
Dude, Cory is getting overalls. For those in the chat asking, he's getting a pair. He saw my maroon corduroy pair, and he's in the process.
I'm actually just wearing those.
Yeah. He's robbing me blind. We're doing a jersey swap.
That was an okay episode. It was very classic Survivor. There was no shenanigans. No vote losing or idle stuff. It was very...
Straight to the point. Don't you guys think that Cory should get a statement belt? Oh, that was very nice. Dedicated to Barb.
No, balloon horses. No, you don't understand. I don't care how true or debunked the spoilers are. We just don't want to hear about the spoilers at all. You know what I mean? It's like all you talk about. It's so interesting to me.
I do. It is kind of hilarious that they're that dedicated to sharing.
It's like since it's happened. It's like your one thing. I don't know why. It's so odd to me. It's not spoilers though. So why are you so invested in it? Anything that could or couldn't be spoilers, we don't want, you know. But that'll do it. We're not sticking around too long. We're gonna go probably watch the challenge, maybe play some Mario Party, see what else the deal is. Sharing AirPods, getting matching clothes.
We are going on a. This is fun, and everyone co-sign me.
Couples massage.
Like, please, yeah. So I want to hit the town. You know, we're in Nashville. This is cowboy country, the Western folk. Everyone talks like this. Big brother, you were on Big Brother.
Hey.
That's how this lady was talking yesterday. I live up in the mountains, and I even watch Big Brother. You don't know who this is. This is who we're around. Don't you think that we should hit the town, these country bars, dressed in Western wear, and we turn it into a vlog? Is this good content?
Same guy who's like, we're gonna vlog everything at Dollywood. He gets there, he's like,
I couldn't. It was too hard at Dollywood.
It was empty.
It was too hard.
It was empty. There was not a soul there. It was prime vlogging.
It was hard. It was hard. I admit it.
Trust me, I get more embarrassed than you. But yeah, we'll probably do. I think we'll go to the mall or something tomorrow, get some clothing.
The goal is to stream every day. Like, once I get my setup cooking, I want to do this shit for real. Like, I want to be, like, we're next up. You know, I shoot for as high as possible. And so
aim for the stars, and if you fail, you land in the clouds.
I want to be, like, the next, like, Ludwig. Like, I want to be in the shits,
Holy
you know?
shit. That'd be huge, because then you could raid me, and I could keep doing my somewhat low-effort streams. And
Are you not growing with me? Are you not growing with me?
No, I'm going to be in law school, brother.
This guy, he's a lawyer, saving lives. Would you ever go to Duquesne?
Where's Duquesne?
Pittsburgh?
No.
No. All right. Okay.
Just because you recommended it.
My brother went to Duquesne for 1 year. We got in a fight, a physical altercation in a church. It was very funny.
Quinn's, when's the next IG Live?
That's a great question.
That's code for don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I should do it.
Sue voted with Gabe, yes. Let's watch this. Oh, this one? The Ben one?
The underdogs.
Oh no.
Damn, the double mention of returning is crazy.
He really thinks he's the star. It's such a weird look, man. I don't know. It's so off-putting.
I mean, whatever.
Hype yourself up, man.
Yeah, like
I like that.
What's it called? You and I were both right in the letter thing, because I was right that it was this, but it was a capital A instead. So you were right on the end result. I was correct on That's cool. Shout out this Summit.
Yes. I know him from Arrow.
Wait, what?
He's Slade Wilson in Arrow. Anyways, that'll do it. I appreciate you guys. Is there any homies live? Any reality TV adjacent people? Is Bruno live? Let's see.
Oh yeah, that would be cool to check out. What's Bruno?
Danny
doing?
live by chance? Still? No way, right? I don't think so. Doesn't look like it. All right. See you guys. Bye bye. Danny is live?
Wait. Oh yeah, wait.
Bruno's live. Danny's not live, but I'll raid Bruno, I think, if he is live. It's like
It's like Kappa or something like that?
yeah, he is. Okay. I'm raiding Bruno.
Let's see what he's up to. Damn, he's going in. Whatever he's talking about, he's going in right now.
Oh, this is so cooked for us.
Yeah, you better not be logging in on my Twitch, alright? Going live, making money.
Oh, this raid's gonna be like 40 people by the time I actually get the raid done.
Everyone, hold on. If you are in line, stay in line.
How are we going up in viewers?
Yeah.
Channel's intended for mature audience, so be careful, y'all.
Wait, I want to hear him give us a shout out. So
I will in
knows
one
we're
moment.
bold.